بسم الله الحمد لله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده صلى الله عليه وسلم أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Again, we are back to talking about the purest of creation and the one that by studying him, by studying his life, the iman of a believer is much more completed. And of course, this is none other than the messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we've been talking about a lot of things when it comes to his life, from the year of his birth, his breastfeeding, the death of his father, the death of his mother. After his mother's death, what happened? We talked about Ayman radiallahu anha, and we read a narration about her, a hadith of how Abu Bakr and Umar radiallahu anhuma went to her, and the three of them ended up crying. So of course you can check the previous episode to have a revision. So now, after his mother's death, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we said Ayman was his hadina or adaya, someone that is entrusted with bringing up a child, teaching him etiquette, and looking after him. So with this, it wasn't like it was only Ayman that was looking after him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was still under the general care of Abdul Muttalib. Don't forget, Abdul Muttalib is grandfather, Muhammad bin Abdullah bin Abdul Muttalib bin Hashim. So Abdul Muttalib, just like any other person that has been looking after the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he took so much care of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He had great concern for him, and he loved him so much. So just to mention something brief about Abdul Muttalib, Abdul Muttalib was one of the sons of Hashim. Hashim was the son of Abdul Manaf. Now, Abdul Manaf had 4 sons, or more than that, but he had 4 sons that was established, and they were Hashim, Al-Muttalib, Nawfal, and Abdishams. So these were the 4 sons of Abdul Manaf. So it was from these 4 sons that different clans stemmed out of in Quraysh. So we have Banu Hashim, which the Prophet ﷺ was part of. We have Banu al-Muttalib, we have Banu Nawfal, and we have Banu Abdishams. So you may have been hearing that the Messenger ﷺ was from Banu Hashim, Banu Hashim, Banu Hashim. So this is how it came to be. Now, among these 4 sons and the clans, let me just say the clans: Banu Hashim, Banu al-Muttalib, Banu Nawfal, Banu Abdishams. Banu Hashim is the best. Banu Hashim is the best because this is where the Messenger ﷺ came out of. And then together with Banu al-Muttalib. Why? Because when Quraysh, the people of Quraysh decided to punish the Muslims by exiling them, by not associating with them again, it was only Banu al-Muttalib that stood with Banu Hashim. They were the only ones that stood with what? Banu Hashim. But as for Banu Nawfal and Banu Abdishams, so they didn't support the Messenger and the Muslims. So why is this significant? Why am I mentioning this? Because when we are talking about Ahlul Bayt, then we only count Banu Hashim and Banu al-Muttalib. But as for Banu Nawfal and Banu Abdishams, so we don't count them as part of Ahlul Bayt. So we only count Banu Hashim and Banu al-Muttalib.